It was a day I quickly tried to erase from my memory, yet the shadow of the past continued to haunt me, like a nightmare ready to seize me again at any moment. Little did I know, that day marked the beginning of my own horror. The biology class was the last in a painfully long day, and I struggled to contain the unbearable urge to visit the restroom. But the teacher, Mr. Hawkins, was adamant in his rules. He said education outweighs physiology and regarded us as mere subjects in his experiment. When the bell finally rang, I rushed to the door, eager to reach the restroom before anyone could stop me. But in the hallway, I was greeted by an eerie atmosphere, as if the air had been filled with something ominous and undefined. Soon I reached the restroom and stepped inside, instantly feeling that something was amiss. My gaze landed on a dark figure looming in the far corner, emerging from the shadows. It was tall, seemingly reaching the ceiling, and its eyes flickered, empty and unsettling. The creature was dressed in an outdated suit, as if it had stepped out of the past century. Its face was contorted into a horrifying grimace, and its teeth resembled those of a shark. I froze in place, wishing it were merely a theatrical trick or a costume for some stage performance. But the creature's flickering eyes fixated on me, and I felt fear penetrating the depths of my soul. It approached, its long limbs contorting in strange directions, casting shadows as if it didn't exist in this dimension. My heart was ready to leap out of my chest as it raised a hand, directing it towards me. In that moment, I closed my eyes, expecting something dreadful, but instead, all I heard were my own footsteps. Opening my eyes, I found the restroom empty again, as if nothing had happened. Mr. Hawkins found me lying on the restroom floor and didn't believe my story. He mockingly said my bladder-thirsty mind was creating imaginary fears for me. But every time I recall that day, a chill runs down my spine. The dark creature with its dark eyes remains etched in my memory, as if lifted from the pages of a Stephen King novel, leaving me with eternal fear of shadows and mysteries.